In the months ahead, central banks around the world are planning to go digital. Bank of America, Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, they're about to be reset, overhauled. It means the function of our banks is about to change. They probably won't raise public suspicion about it by changing the signs on your bank's branches, but in other words, the banking infrastructure is being rebuilt from the ground up, and very few Americans are aware this is even happening. We are right on the verge of a once-in-a-generation opportunity to profit by investing in that are building out the architecture for this massive shift.
We know that the powers that be never let a crisis go to waste. And it seems that there's one churned up right now, and it may just catch many people off guard. We've had insiders warning and warning about the inflation and the printing of money for years now. But we're on the cusp of a CBDC being rolled out and the power being given to the government to track any and every move everyone makes worldwide with the US dollar. Now, banks are closing up at a record pace. We had 54 just close up in this past week. AI and robots moving in all over the place. And the warning signs are definitely there. The financial crisis, so to speak, is going to be rolled out so that they can send emergency funds to the people that need it via these digital wallets. Now, there's about to be a huge event that most people don't even see coming. Yahoo Finance has already let the cat out of the bag in other places on speaking about the recall that is about to take place. That's right, a recall. And because most people are turning the cheek the other way or sticking their head in the sand, they're going to get blindsided by this. And I compare it to the Nixon shock. I'm going to go ahead and call it the Biden shock. When they come out and they announce the recall of the US dollar. This has never happened in your lifetime, nor will it ever again. This is going to be one of those once-in-a-lifetime moves that you better be prepared for. They're going to call this back. They're going to say that you can turn it in for a CBDC in exchange. And this is going to start a frenzy. And you're going to see right then if people en masse are going to accept this in the United States or if they're going to reject it like they did in Nigeria and other places. These people woke up to see that this is all about tracking when it comes to the blockchain and its technology. We also had the feds come out this week and admit there's major privacy concerns when it comes to the CBDC. And they said it right out in the open, but it seemed like no one was listening. So everything is in motion and the stage is set that by November 1st, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, the Biden regime could come out and make an announcement from that point on, at any time from that point on, about a recall on the US dollar. I'm telling you right now, most people are about to get absolutely blindsided by this. Join me.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. It's Brother Ariel coming at you with a quick cut here. And you got one video saying that, potentially all money can go digital November the 19th. And now the next video is talking about November the 1st, where Biden could potentially issue in a callback of all the currency, So, of course, we're just going to watch and see what happens because we know ultimately, eventually, it's going to happen, But if it happens that fast, that's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing, for it to happen before, 2024 kicks in, And you see the wars popping off right now. And Iran's starting to get involved. The U.S. is starting to get involved. Of course, we're waiting for Russia, China to get involved. The rest of the, the European nations to get involved. So this thing can pop off, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, man, because, man, Apostle Tahar, man, was on point, man. All these prophecies are unfolding, man, right before our eyes, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive right now, man. So, Lord willing, this does happen on November, where they, just no more paper money, and they roll in that CBDC. So, Lord willing, it happens. But I got a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying and informative. And it says, this 1 Timothy 6, start at 7, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Okay. And that could potentially be the thing that starts off, this all out chaos over here, man, because we're seeing chaos erupted in other countries. People are in the streets. People are holding court in the streets, and that's soon to come here. Now, if they were to catch everybody off guard, with this new currency, without really putting it out there like that and doing it like real sneaky like, that could cause uproars of the people, man. And what's the number one motivator for Americans, man? Money. People love money. Money is their God. So if you take their money away from them and they're not able to, purchase what they want or do what they want with their money, and it's basically taken away from them and replaced with something that's foreign to them, it's going to be a problem, man. It's most definitely going to be a problem. So, Lord willing, this happens next month, man. Okay? Lord willing, it happens next month. No Thanksgiving, no Christmas, no New Year's party, none of that. That'd be beautiful, man. That people will be so concerned over what's going on, they're not even going to be worrying about these dumbass holidays, man. That'll be a beautiful thing, man. I hope that happens, man. I pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that happens, man. Let's get Salakia, Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. I'm gonna read 1 through 4. And it says, Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. All right, so when this happens, ain't gonna be no jobs. I've done a couple of videos on this, man. Maybe three or four videos on this. Ain't gonna be no jobs out there. No one's gonna be able to make money, man. It's gonna be chaos in the streets, man. That's what's coming. And this is what Esau wants, man. But it's all orchestrated by the Heavenly Father. But this is what's about to come. This is coming, man. This is coming. And Lord willing, we're all prepared for this, man. Spiritually, man. Because it's coming. All right, it says, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Right? And that's going to be a beautiful time too, man. Ain't going to be no more mirth. People laughing and shit, bullshitting, partying. People ain't going to have time for that. People are going to be in survival mode, man. All right? They ain't going to be in mirth mode anymore. They're going to be in survival mode, man. And a lot of people are going to crack and crumble and fold under the pressure. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that time is coming, man. Lord willing, next month. Lord willing, I ain't got to go to work next month, man. I don't have to work for these people anymore, man. Lord willing, y'all don't have to work for the people that you work for anymore, man. Because I'm tired of making these devils money. or for my sweat, you know, coming home sore every day, man. You know, working, I work hard regardless. That's just how I do. Anything that I do, I try to put my all into it, you know. But, you know, I'm just tired of coming home with the tired feet and my back hurting and all that, making money for a person. I only get like a portion of what he's really getting, you know. Tired of all that, man. So when this time comes, when you know, when the grinding is low, that's gonna be our time to really rest and focus and really lock in, man. And we ain't gonna have to worry about all this shit that's going on in the world that we have to, or that we had to take care of, man. You know, the Lord is gonna do that for us, man. We ain't gonna have to worry about that. Let me get one more. I didn't want to make this long. Second Esdras. Let's get 15th chapter. I'll start at 14. And it says, woe to them, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. When all these things is popping off, yes, martial law, man. Martial law. You're gonna be, you know, there's gonna be soldiers in the streets. It's gonna be chaos in the streets. You know, these things are coming, man. It says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You know, a lot of these tough guys, so-called tough guys out here, they're gonna be afraid, man. You know, where I live now, man, there's a lot of youngins out here just that love to kill people, man, and talk about it openly. You know, got guns that's bigger than them. You know, but those same very dudes that think they tough, these are the same men that's gonna be afraid. They're gonna be like cowards in that day, man. They're not gonna have no strength because they ain't standing on no foundation, you know. So they're gonna be afraid, man. This day, and this day is fastly approaching. What are these drug dealers gonna do without money? Are they gonna be able to turn their money into the government? I don't know, because you might have to have proof of you having a job or where your money and your income is coming from. So say Biden sets it up like that. Then what are these drug dealers gonna do? The only thing they're gonna be able to use that money for is either to burn it for some warmth or a pillow, man. And men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, you know. So yeah, these times is coming, man. Lord willing, it does happen. I don't know if it will, you know, because, you know, we see a lot of shit on the internet. Oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Even though we know eventually it is going to happen, but we really don't know when it's going to happen. So Lord willing, it does happen on the 1st, where Biden says, you know what, I'm going to call in all the money. And then Lord willing, it does happen on the 19th, where they go digital and they say no more paper currency. You know, the government likes to do things in the dark and catch the masses off guard, using that element of surprise, man. So it could very well happen. Let me get one more. One of my favorites, 2nd Esdras 8:50. It says, for many great memories, Salakia, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride, man. You know, so a lot of miseries are coming to these people out here because these people are super prideful out here, man. They are boasters, lovers of themselves. Everybody wants to be a celebrity. Everybody wants to be seen and noticed and revered. You know, these people are lovers of their own selves, man. You know, not lovers of the Heavenly Father. And they're going to be punished because of it soon come. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Yeah, so these great miseries are definitely coming upon these people soon come. It's coming. And it's coming faster than most people believe. Most people not even paying attention. They too busy wrapped up in what they're doing to even just, take the time to see what's going on around them and redeem the time and understand what time they're in. So a lot of these people out here are going to be caught off guard, man. But we not, because we in the know. We don't have blindfolds on anymore. So we see what's coming. We know what's coming. And we're preparing ourselves for what's coming as well, man. So this is something just to look out for. I wanted to bring it out because I've seen it, and like I said, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and Lord willing, this lesson was informative, man. And Lord willing, these things do happen next month, man. Lord willing. That'll be beautiful, man. No Thanksgiving, no Christmas, no New Year's Eve parties, none of that, man. That'll be a beautiful thing to see. Shalom.